Hey guys, I'm going to do a video on refeeds. So today was a refeed for me. I get one every week. Sometimes they vary on the amounts, but today I had a 500 carb refeed. So my macros were 250 protein, 500 carb, and 60 fat. So a lot of people have been kind of asking, like, what do you eat on a refeed? How do you kind of keep your your fats at 60 grams with all those carbs? So, I figured I'll just kind of go over and show you exactly, like for my carb refeed, what I had today. Starting with breakfast. So with breakfast, I had 2 scoops of whey protein, and I personally use a whey isolate just because, like, per scoop, there's 0 fat, 1 carb, 24 grams of protein. So if I'm doing a shake with 2 scoops, I'm not giving up any fat. I'm only giving up 2 carb, and I'm getting a lot of protein. So that's one thing to take into account if you're using a protein where you're wasting a lot of extra fat and carbs. It might be worth spending the extra penny and getting like a nice whey isolate. I also did 2 servings of Honey Nut Cheerios. This is Medley Crunch. This stuff is highly recommend this if you're a fan of kind of like granola slash Honey Nut Cheerios. It's all kind of combined into one. But this is a great cereal. It's only 1.5 grams of fat per serving, 24 carbs. So I did 2 servings of this with a half serving of my unsweetened almond milk. So that was one part of my breakfast, and then I also did, yes guys, I still eat, call me a bro, whatever. I personally just love how filling like oatmeal is, so I took 2 servings of old-fashioned oats. And how I make my oats is I'll take the oats, I'll put them in a bowl, and then I use almond milk again. I use another half serving of almond milk, and then a little bit of water. I mean, you can kind of gauge the consistency of your oatmeal by how much liquid you put in it. Like if you want more kind of like runny oats, obviously you're going to put more liquid. But if you like your oats kind of drier, you'll do less liquid. So I did a half serving of the almond milk and a little bit of water with 2 servings of the oats. And then what I do is I microwave that for 3 minutes. And then when it's out, I'll add a half serving of canned Libby's pumpkin to it, and then I'll also add, you know what, I'm just going to show you guys, because you're going to be like, oh, what are you talking about? Alright, so, you got your Walden Farms pancake syrup, and Libby's canned pumpkin. This is great stuff. So anyways, like I said, I take the bowl, guys, the cooked oatmeal, I add a half serving of pumpkin, and then I drizzle some Walden Farms pancake syrup, mix that all up. Oh my gosh, amazing way to spice up your plain Jane oats, okay? So that's my breakfast, we got that taken care of. Moving on, my pre-workout meal. What I made was, I had about almost 7 ounces of chicken breast, and then for my carbs, I had some rice snacks. I had a half serving of rice snacks here. I had these are amazing. These are Kettle brand baked potato chips. Amazing. For potato chips and only having 3 grams of fat per serving, they're amazing. I also had a serving of more kind of like popped kind of rice snacks. These are kettle corn, really good. I had this is Trader Joe's fiber rolled oats and chocolate chip fiber bar granola bars. Love these, very chewy. I also had 100 grams of mango, the fruit slices from Trader Joe's. And then last I had a half, this is Trader Joe's brown rice. And I like these because they come in packets and you just throw them in the microwave and then boom, it's done, So I ended up having 1 cup of brown rice, which is 2 fats, 49 carb, and 5 grams of protein. Again, you guys are probably thinking, oh, you know, oatmeal, brown rice, this guy's a bro. No, come on, you're seeing a lot of other variety of foods. I just love the oatmeal and things like the brown rice just right now for, like I said, it just helps with satiety and help keeping you fuller longer. Okay, so that's my pre-workout meal. Let's move on to what I did for my post-workout meal. My post-workout meal, I actually made a cheeseburger. It's something that I do a lot that I really love. I still crave like cheeseburgers and fries. So what I'll do is I just use some like cheapo. These are just like Albertsons cheapo, like they're they're dollar cheap buns. But I like these because you're only most of these base ones. Yes, they're small, so you're like, oh, it's a I'd rather have a bigger bun. It's like, yeah, so would I, but you're gonna end up wasting. They're gonna be like double the carbs. This little bun right here is only like 1.5 grams of fat, 20 carbs, and like 4 grams of protein. So I like it though, just because I can still kind of get that burger taste with the bun, but I'm only utilizing 20 carbohydrates. And then for my, like I said, I made a burger, and so to keep the fat down, I use 96.4 extra lean ground beef. So that means like 4 ounces of that is only about 4.5 grams of fat and 0 carbs and like 24 grams of protein. So I made a burger that had about 6 ounces of the lean ground beef, and then I added a slice of low fat, like a provolone cheese with that. And like I said, I made a nice burger. I added like some low sugar ketchup, some mustard, some lettuce on top. Boom, great burger. And then something that I've kind of discovered lately that I really love. I used to buy frozen fries, and I would make those. So I still love fries. But I found out, like, if you're a volume eater, just taking an actual, just go and get your regular potatoes, and I literally I slice them up and I make my own like French fries, kind of, and I bake them like that, and oh my gosh, you get so much more volume out of making your own kind of French fries compared to frozen fries you get at the store. So that's something that's worth doing. So it's like it was like just a little over 5 ounces of potato fries, and it was, I almost filled up half of almost my whole plate, and it was only utilizing about 26 carbs. So, like I said, if you're thinking about volume and stuff like that, it's a good idea to try. Next up, I had some cookies. These are from Trader Joe's. These are some 100 calorie packs oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. They're like really crunchy, really good. I had some, this is called oh my gosh, this is really good too. This is a limited edition maple brown sugar bread. This stuff, the closest thing you're gonna get to a maple bar. Put that sucker in the toaster, spray some no-calorie butter spray on it. Oh my gosh, amazing. Good macros too, only about, I think it's 22 carbs, 2.5 grams of fat per slice. So I had 1 slice of that. Oh, check this out. I actually had some Starbursts. Yep, I only had 2 though. Yeah, usually I'd have more, but tonight I guess my sweet tooth craving wasn't as crazy as I thought. So I had 2 Starbursts, add those on there, and I had these are amazing too and worth trying. Whoops. Some Snickerdoodle Skinny Cows. By far the best Skinny Cows I've ever had. Amazing, oh my gosh. I'm just gonna be so pissed because they're limited edition if I can't get these anymore. Macros on these are great too. Like I said, low fat. These only have 2 grams of fat per sandwich, ice cream sandwich, 29 carb, and 4 grams of protein. So Skinny Cows are another great low fat item, guys, for that sweet tooth. Okay, I think that's it for that was like my post-workout meal. Okay, we got that. We got breakfast, we got pre-workout, we got post. All right, let's move on to my meal 4. I had, oh, another good thing. You guys are gonna think I said I wasn't having a sweet tooth, but never mind. Here's another good thing to try, guys, for you if it fits in your macros type people. Slow churned Dryer's ice cream. This stuff is amazing for the macros. I will say though that the volume is, I mean, a half cup's pretty goddamn small. So one serving though, a half cup is only 2.5 fat, 21 carb, 3 grams of protein for a freaking serving of ice cream. So it's pretty easy if you want to have, you know, a good 2, 3, even 4 servings of ice cream. It's pretty easy to fit in, especially on a 500 carb refeed. So I highly recommend, they have a lot of other really good flavors. This is mud pie, this one's delicious, but I've had 3 or 4 other flavors and they've all been great. Alright, moving on. I also had I made a protein shake. I used my my whey isolate over here, and then to kind of add up, to kind of spice up my shakes, I like kind of like making my shakes more flavorful. I added in a cinnamon rolled carb master into the shake, and I also added half a banana, and then I had a half serving of almond milk, you know, with ice and stuff like that, and blended up. It's the closest thing you kind of get to like a milkshake. So I had that, and then I also had a 100 calorie healthy popcorn, 94% fat free. You know, a lot of volume with popcorn. I love microwave popcorn. You get like a big bowl of popcorn for only one bag of popcorn. I like these too. You get the individual bag, so you just get to eat the whole entire thing as opposed to getting a bigger bag and you have to kind of like split it up and divide the different portions. One bag of popcorn is only 2 grams of fat, 25 carbs, and 3 grams of protein. So did that. Moving on, last but not least, meal 5. 1 serving of pretzels, another good low-fat, salty snack. So I did 1 serving of pretzels. I did, oh my gosh, these are amazing too. I don't know if you guys have heard of Quest bars. Quest bars are kind of, to me, they're one of the most popular bars in the market right now, just because they're probably one of the only, to me, like protein bars on the market that pretty much isn't glorified Snicker bars with extra protein in it. I mean, the ingredients in these are legit. They're all like really good, clean, you know, good ingredients. But, and I've had a bunch of other flavors in the past, but man, this one, cookie dough, this is pretty new, I think, just came out. Cookie dough, oh my gosh. Amazing, amazing. The only downside to this is most of the bars are about 5 grams of fat. This one in particular is 8 grams of fat per bar. So it's a little bit higher in fat, but I had saved just enough for it. So 8 grams of fat, 21 carbs, 21 protein per bar, and you're also getting, with this one bar, 17 grams of fiber. So another thing to take into consider. But these are delicious. Highly recommend them. They're a little bit pricey though. They're about $2 a bar, so I think $24.99 for a box of 12. And then last, just to kind of like, I was like right at the end of, I think I was like at 495 carb, and I still had like 10 to 15 grams of protein left. So I just I did like a half scoop of whey protein, and I had like a half serving of like 50 grams of blackberries, and that's it. That's exactly how I met my I ended up hitting 60 grams of fat, I think 501 carb, and 248 protein. So there you go, guys. That's what I do for my refeeds.